Indian woman beaten to death for opposing Holi celebration. On March 29th, a 60-year-old woman was beaten to death in her house in Mevati Tola locality in Etawar, Uttar Pradesh. Around 10 a.m. that day, a group of men were celebrating Holi outside her house. When she complained about them celebrating in front of the house, the group of men, in an inebriated state, entered her home and beat her to death with sticks and stones. When her family members, 2 women and 3 children, attempted to stop the group, they were also beaten up. So this is just like crazy.
Do we know this to be for like, how certain are we? Is this is crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there were other incidents of, over exuberant Holi celebrators. Some guy who had been celebrating was also apparently, really drunk and drove a tractor at high speed into 6 people.
Holy crap.
So I don't know. I mean, it seems like they're kind of taking it to a really drunken extreme.
This is insane. I don't even know what to say to this. So what did she like? I don't want to ask what did she say, because as if it makes it make any more sense. I don't know what to say. I'm lost.
She probably asked him to please be quiet and not party in front of her house or something.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if it wasn't. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if it was unreasonable. Because so I don't know. Unbelievable. Are we? Do we know, guys? By the way, no news that we report here is 100% certain. If this happens to be incorrect, we'll let you know. But Uttar Pradesh, man, like, what the hell? Is Katie in the live chat have any opinion on this?
A lot of different sources in India were reporting on this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe here's. I'll respond to this. Atheist on YouTube saying India is fast becoming what it hates. Pakistan. Was the woman a Hindu or a Muslim? Do we know if the woman was a Hindu or not?
Actually, that's not known. Hasn't been made clear based on what I've been reading.
Goddess Katie is saying Holi is a celebration of Radha and Krishna. Krishna's. Oh yes, we have an art for that. We can't. I'm not gonna say that because YouTube is gonna. I don't know what YouTube is gonna think.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.
Holi is a celebration of masculinity and sexual harassment of women. What? Men put in. Okay, I'm not gonna read that either because YouTube might not like that. But you guys could read it off the screen.
Oh my word!
But yeah, guys, Hinduism is just a way of life. Okay, why are you guys picking on Hinduism? It's just like, guys, like, go pick on Islam. It's just a way of life. Yeah, I mean, guys, look, it is a way of life. It's this way of life that you see on the screen.
It really drives me crazy too, because of like all the harassment I've gone through from like Hindu Tavis being like, we're so peaceful. We would never do this. Like, oh my gosh, how dare you? And I'm like, there's a lot of violence amongst like people who practice your religion, particularly towards people who oppose it. Maybe she didn't even oppose it. She was just like, guys, can you not do this in front of my freaking house? We don't know.
What? By the way, like every time, like for the past, I don't know, every time this happens, but this happens a lot in India, right? Like we constantly have news like this in India about somebody dying overhead because of offending Hindus somewhere, right? Am I imagining this? Because I can't remember the last time that this didn't happen in Uttar Pradesh. Like, is it every single time that, like, do the other states in India not have crazy stories like this, or is it just other? Like, I know it's more in Uttar Pradesh for sure, but is it just Uttar Pradesh, or is it like mostly Uttar Pradesh?
You know, I've been wondering that myself because the only news I hear out of Uttar Pradesh is like the worst news, right? So I think my lens has been very skewed because that's the only thing that's brought to my attention. We have covered news of like some pretty intense stuff that didn't happen in Uttar Pradesh, like a lot of the tantric things we've been covering. Like, I think some of them had happened in Bengal sometimes, other states. But
yes, you're right.
A lot of it, you know, if just on my familiarity with it, a lot of the worst crimes against people who dissent, if you consider this dissent against Hinduism, like tend to be in Uttar Pradesh. Like a lot of other ones tend to seem to be more of just like wild practice in general. But it seems like in Uttar Pradesh is where the worst backlash happens. But like I said, I've had a very skewed lens because that's all I see out of that area, you know? So people in India, please correct me.
Or anybody with statistics. You don't have to be in.
Hey guys, YouTube has fully demonetized our channel for supposedly hateful and harmful conduct, without telling us what we did wrong. If we get to 1,000 patrons, we will be able to keep paying all our team, our editors, our artists without ever having to worry about monetization again, which would be amazing. Yay! So please support Atheist Republic on Patreon. Link in the description below.